So now we did a spoiler-free review of Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves on our last episode because that just came out for this weekend.
Yeah.
You saw it now because you hadn't seen it before. So now we could spoil this. So this is a
Right.
spoiler review for Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves. I'm going to put up the spoiler warning. What did you think of this movie?
Oh, I thought it was great.
And?
It was fun. It was realistic, even though it's in a fake land. The set was fabulous.
Yeah.
It had good jokes, good characters. It was fabulous.
It had jokes throughout, and it was fun
and
throughout
it was
as well.
Consistent.
Yeah,
it was consistent, which so many action movies are lacking these days.
Consistency in terms of action.
Everything.
Or keeping the pace up.
No, but like how hard it was to get to places when you're walking to places, or just like everything. It was just consistent. It was refreshing that it was consistent.
Did you find that a lot of the jokes had already been given away in the trailers?
But they were cut out. Like there was one of the funniest jokes was her husband.
Oh yeah, was that
That was what's his name?
Was that Bradley Cooper?
Yeah.
I'm like, is that Bradley Cooper as her husband?
Michelle
Rodriguez, who plays Holga in this, which is great. Michelle Rodriguez, amazing in this. Okay, she's a brawler like barbarian.
Yeah, and she's
super strong. Yeah, she's not the smartest, but her character is great. And it's no offense to her that she's playing not the smartest character.
Oh, but I think it's great. I think it's terrific.
She's the muscle.
To have a woman in that role, to have a woman in the big dumb role,
and as the muscle, and Michelle Rodriguez is great for this.
And it was such
and her husband is this little hobbit. Is this little 3-foot hobbit guy who's played by Bradley Cooper. And so it's this big woman who's the muscle, and then her husband is like 3 feet. Now he has a
bigger woman. He went with a bigger woman. The woman that he calls bigger. But it was such a slow burn, that whole thing. Like, it wasn't like right in your face. It was just really funny. I think it's really fun. The set was amazing. I mean, it was hilarious. And it was
Michelle Rodriguez your favorite?
I don't know. I liked most of the characters.
Chris Pine is quite hilarious. He's the bard who doesn't really do anything but come up with plans.
And they make that obvious. And their flaws are exposed, which I love.
Yep. And they all have flaws.
Hugh Grant is fantastic in it as well.
I didn't like Hugh Grant as much.
You don't like Hugh Grant.
Not really. He seemed to be sniveling, conniving.
He would have been.
His role would have been better if he had some more jokes, but also a lot of his jokes were ruined in the trailers. Like, there's a great joke from the trailer where he's like, I don't want to see you die, so I'm going to leave the room.
He was just like, but
they shouldn't have put that in the trailer.
I thought it was fun. Okay.
Were you swooning over Regé-Jean Page?
Oh, yeah, see? He's perfect man. And he plays perfect man in this.
He's not much fun.
No, he's not fun. But they look for who's the handsomest guy we can get.
And we'll make him the most boring, handsome man possible.
He's so damn handsome.
And he's no fun at all. And the characters are constantly ripping on him.
Perfect. He's just perfect. And I thought that was great. The casting was terrific.
My favorite from this was probably Justice Smith, who plays the half-elf, half-human sorcerer, and he's not a very good wizard. And you see a lot of the jokes in the trailer when they go into the orifice. He looks down. I'll go laugh. Which is what you would say.
Why do they call it the orifice? Anyway, it's just fun, but a lot of it is not blatant. Like, it's not. It has a subtle humor to it as well.
The humor in this, people say that this feels as if it's a group of people playing D&D because the jokes are like modern jokes. Because those are the kind of jokes you would make when you're sitting around playing D&D, which is, playing D&D is essentially collaborative storytelling. You sit there and you have your group of people and you can do your campaign with your dungeon master, and it's collaborative storytelling. The dungeon master gives you the scenario and you have to think of ways out of it. Right. So that's what they're doing, and they're just constantly making jokes, and he sets off the trap, which destroys the bridge, which is also in the trailer.
That was funny too. Rerouted that. That's not really how that scene went.
Still lots of good jokes in it.
I totally recommend it, and it's got a great set, and it's just fun.
They start off in a dungeon, the two of them. They've been there for 2 years, and how they get out is great. Okay, I'm not going to spoil that, but how they get out He's just constantly like, is Harry here? Is he coming? Because I really want to plead my case to Harry.
It's funny.
Okay? And then they go back to it later on, and it's even more funny.
I just recommend it. It's fun.
Sophia Lillis, I mentioned, plays
fun adventure movie.
Doric.
I think it was fun.
She plays the Doric character. Funny. No, but she played Beverly in It Chapter 1.
Okay.
That's where we know her from.
I recognize
Chloe
her.
Coleman, who keeps popping up in everything.
She's the sorceress?
No, she's the girl. That's Chris Pine's daughter.
Oh, okay. Who's the sorceress lady?
The sorceress? Oh, that weird, creepy...
yeah.
Sophina Daisy Head. I don't know her.
She's creepy. Anyway, it's fun. I think it's good. It's fun.
Yeah. So Chloe Coleman was in Avatar 2? Would she play in Avatar 2?
Well, we don't know because you can't tell who's in Avatar.
We saw her in Marry Me.
Don't look like themselves.
We saw her in My Spy.
She's been in so many things.
She was in 65 recently.
Oh, yes.
That was Adam Sandler's real daughter. That movie wasn't the greatest.
Adam Sandler, Adam Driver.
Adam Driver.
Sorry, I got confused. They're not the same.
Very different people. My apologies to both Adam Sandler and Adam Driver for making that mistake. I'm not trying to insult either of them. So she's been in Dungeons and Dragons, 65, Avatar 2, Marry Me, My Spy. Man, she's in so much stuff. She was in Superstar apparently.
She's doing a lot. Anyway, it's
good
fun.
For her,
I totally recommend it. I give this one a 95 as well. I think it was fun. It has everything you want to see in a movie. You don't have to know anything to go watch it. Just go watch it and have fun. That's what I give it. What do you give it?
She's 14.
Okay.
What would I give it? It's not a movie that I'm going to buy. And I doubt I'm going to go see it again because I don't have money to go see movies again now because I'm poor. Well, but I still had a really fun time, and I give this best movie ever.
Oh, yeah, it was fun.
Okay? Good. If you got a chance to go see Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves, yeah, definitely go check this out.
And it's not too long. I don't know how long it was, but it didn't seem long.
2 hours, 14 minutes, but it keeps you engaged.
It didn't seem like that at all.
I mentioned that last time. There's a couple of slow parts, but for the most part, it's a good story.
It's good.
They could have trimmed out some stuff, but they didn't need to. It keeps you engaged.
It's a slow burn humor as well.
Okay. Justice Smith is the funniest, and we've seen him in a lot. He was in that Pokemon Detective Pikachu movie. Remember? He played the kid that was teamed up with Ryan Reynolds' Pokemon.
I know you didn't like that movie very much.
No, that was a bad movie.
I like Pikachu.
That really devolved into nonsense at the end of that movie. But this one...
Yeah, he's really good. They're all really good in it. Anyway, it's fun. I totally recommend it. Okay.
What else have we seen him in? So, check out Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves if you get a chance. Let us know your thoughts on it down in the comments below, please, because we want to hear what other people are thinking. It's doing really well.
It's just fun. And it's not a Marvel movie. It's not a DC movie. It's nothing that you have to stress over. Just go and have a good time.
Justice Smith is also in those Jurassic World movies.
And kids could watch this.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I said maybe not younger kids, because there's a little bit of gory scenes.
But not that much.
There's a gory hand at one point.
There's a scary part in the graveyard.
So I said kids like 5 and under? Probably not.
No,
that graveyard scene was mostly funny, though.
Yeah, I know, but kids will get scared by that.
There's dead corpses, but they're pretty funny.
8 and up, maybe, because they take up a bunch of bodies. That's really funny. That's also a very slow burn humor. It's just funny.
But they didn't ruin that in the trailer, and I'm not going to give away the joke.
No, it's funny.
So this movie is currently sitting at 91% certified fresh critic rating, and 93% of audiences are enjoying it.
That would be on par with what we're thinking.
So, yeah, great.
Yeah.
That's our thoughts on it. You let us know your thoughts on Dungeons and Dragons.
And Bridgerton fans can see the handsome guy because he's not in Bridgerton anymore.
You're obsessed with this guy.
Everybody is.